The new Red Eye Zombie structure deck introduces some very good zombie cards, along with a strong new skill. This deck is extremely consistent and has both a strong turn 1 and strong turn 2. After I get back from Germany this weekend, there will be a lot more videos for Duel Links and the TCG, so consider pressing the big red button. But with no further ado, enjoy! There is a bunch of ways that you can play this deck, and quite a few different combos. For example, you can do things with Beatrice, or make Void Ogre and Berserker more efficiently, using Plague Spreader. This build makes Vampire Sucker and the Red Eyes turn 1, and then you can revive Felgrand with the effect of level 10 to banish a monster and draw a card. This is from a 2-card combo, and if you have an extender, like a bonus Mizuki, then you can make the Mayakashi link free to revive the Felgrand before using the effect of Red Eyes to negate another monster before you banish their first one. This deck is good against Shonui because going first you can make Felgrand and banish their Spectral Sword that gets placed there via their skill. This skill lets us send 1 or 2 cards from hand to grave to set Zombie Reborn from outside of the deck and send the Red Eyes from our extra deck to the graveyard. You can use the spell to reborn the Red Eyes, or in most combos you can do it to reborn the Changshi. You have to banish a monster of the same name as the thing you are trying to reborn, which is why you need more than 1 of a structure deck. However, even though 3 Changshi is optimal, if you only want to get 2 of a structure deck, then that is also fine. In that case, I would recommend replacing 1 Changshi for a second Shinobi Necro. This card is what makes our synchro combos with Felgrand possible, and it also has an effect to draw and discard, which lets us draw into a tech card and potentially discard Mizuki. Mizuki is incredible, and since it is not once per turn, I'm also playing Burial, which is one of the best cards in the universe when you have multiple banished Mizuki. I think Samurai Skull is better than Unizombie, because Unizombie is more prone to things like Book of Moon and Compulse. However, both are good, and I still play Unizombie just to summon from deck with the effect of Samurai Skull. Tengu is another new card, and it's quite nice because it's removal that you can access via Samurai Skull or Unizombie. Ice Dragon's Prison you can use with this skill, but if you are summoning a monster that is level 7 or higher, then it has to be a synchro. Therefore, a good alternative could be Compulse. The skill makes it hard to use IDP against Battle Chronicle Blue Eyes. You can also play Book over Chalice, but Chalice is better going second against Shonui and in the mirror match. The extra deck in this build is quite tight. I would like to try Rastaliger, but it's kind of hard because it's competing for a slot with Nightmare Phoenix. Enjoy the gameplay. Then effect of Samurai Skull to send the Mizuki to the graveyard. Then we do the skill to pitch 2. We're going to pitch the Changshi and the Necro to grave. Set the Reborn spell. And then Mizuki can activate to bring back out the Changshi. And then Changshi can send another Mizuki from the deck to the graveyard. Then these 2 will now link summon to make a Vampire Sucker. We don't use Mizuki here. What we use instead is we use the Reborn onto the Changshi. Changshi to banish another Changshi from deck, because then we can use the banished Changshi to bring back. We get to draw a card from the Vampire Sucker as well. Summon it back, and then Necro effects, summon itself back. Then at this point we can now use the effect of the level 10 engrave to banish one of the level 6s, because this then triggers the other effects of Necro to draw a second card and then discard a card. So at this point we can now turn these 2 into a Felgrand, with of course no effect on summon. Then we can turn the Sucker and Felgrand into a Mayakashi link free. Then we can use one of our other Mizukis, because we have 2 left, to bring back a... Doesn't really matter at this point, because it's going to be immediately turned into a link summon. Even though we do have a third Mizuki in the graveyard at the end of this, we're not going to use it, We're going to keep that for follow-up. And then we have set 1, and then pass turn. So we have pretty good follow-up with Mizuki, plus Reborn spell, and in mid turn we get to draw a 3rd card with Vampire Sucker, and we get a banish and a negate from the effects of Felgrams. Early thoughts on the deck? I think it's very good. I like it a lot. It's very resilient. If it goes first, it's pretty strong, and it has a pretty decent time pushing into boards. Going second as well. S-Force Bridgehead to search here. Yep. Adding a Lapswell to hands. Like, if I was playing against more of a combo-y deck, you could do Link 3 to bring back the Felgrand first to banish a monster, and then when they try and play some more, you can then use the level 10 to bring back another monster, and then Felgrand would then trigger to then negate another monster as well, as like a double interruption sort of thing. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use Chalice on this. No thank you. We're gonna use Showdown to special summon from the hand. Yes, that's fine. Yeah, because Chiyomaru wouldn't actually have a target here to banish. Now, if this cannot activate, it is no S-Force to banish. Had I have done the better play of not setting 2 first, then I would banish it on some battle phase. We're going to use the effect level 10, bring back the Felgrams. And we're going to draw a card and banish the Razor. No thank you. Goodbye. Very, very good card to draw here. This card's broken when you have 3 Mizuki in rotation. This card is one of the most insane cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! Econ's also pretty crazy as well. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and make a Nightmare Phoenix here. And take out a back row, I think. Because I don't really want to discard anything from my hand, but the best thing to discard is probably the Samurai Skull. Oop. Reinforced Troop to summon from the deck. That is okay, yep. Yeah, this deck has a very high ceiling, a lot of pushes you can make into a board. Of course we went first here, but going second you still have like Mizuki to push into boards quite effectively. Okay, we're going to go ahead and use the Mizuki now to bring back the level 8s. Then the effect of Felgrand to banish the Chiyomaru. This and this into Unicorn. And then Unicorn effect to pitch the Econ. Spin the back row back. Oh, no, wrong card. Spin the back row back. Another Reinforced Truth, yep. Only have 1 card left on X deck. Okay. So now we're going to use Burial from a different dimension to return 3 Mizukis to a graveyard. We're going to use Mizuki to bring back Vampire Sucker. Then we go other Mizuki, bring back Felgrand. We then draw a card from the Vampire Sucker as well. This into that. And then this into that. And then there we go. Time is not real. It can't hurt you. GG. Red Eye Zombie, best deck. Your end board isn't like super layered, but your follow-up is really good. Because you only really have like 2 interruptions apart from your macro. Yeah, I love grinding, it's great. Yeah, Barrel's crazy. I got a free with a pickup box, got 1 pretty. Oh, nice, let's go. Neos Fusion. Summoning Kluger. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and normal summon the Mizuki. Not Mizuki, sorry, Samurai Skull, and then use the effect to dump Mizuki to the graveyard. We go skill dump these two. And we go Mizuki, I think, or... Ooh, no, we do Zombie Reborn, like, straight away onto the Changshi. When you're running level 6 tuner. It's not pointless, you can play it, but it's like, there aren't really any combo lines where having it makes a big difference. DD Crow, okay. Like, the cards is good, it's a good card, it's just like, this like particular version of the deck doesn't really go into it. And there isn't really the space for it if you're not making it all the time. Summon back. And then Necro come back. Like, sometimes you can just ignore Crow entirely, which is pretty good. Bring back the Necro, and now we use these to make a level 8, I think. Yeah, I think we make Felgrand, and we Felgrand this, because we're going to be using Lama Unicorn on this one here, I think. I'm gonna Book of Moon on the Tuna Monster? I'm a level 6, fair enough, okay. So what we're going to do now then is we're going to bring back the level 10 by banishing this. Because then I get to draw 1 and discard 1 from the affected Necro, which is pretty important, because I can chuck this to graveyard. Yeah, I think drawing a card's good, but I'd rather just clear the Super Poi. Do I have Unicorn after Phoenix? We just turn Phoenix into Unicorn by using one of the Mizukis to bring back something. Because I can Mizuki to bring back this one. And then this will pop the Neos. Then we go Unicorn with these two. Effect spin back the Kluger back to the deck. And then Mizuki, bring back the Red Eyes from Grave. And then look at that. GG. Pretty good. Nice. They have 0 life points and 0 cards. They have nothing.